Welcome to another Thursday, another Warriors Den. For my fellow Americans, happy Thanksgiving. So, to start the developer update, they have patched level 3 bots. That happened last week, and that was a seamless update. Less people should be seeing them now, and Damien really wants some data on this feature, and if you can give them feedback on Reddit and the official forums, they really want to tune it more if the community thinks it needs to be tuned, so please give feedback. Then they've merged Skirmish and Elimination, and they might be merging game modes in the future. However, there's going to be an update later today or tomorrow that will change how preferences work, which is now going to confirm you want to play that game mode for the first round you play. This will stay for the entire matchmaking and remove the fact that it relaxes after 2 minutes. They want feedback on this, so this weekend while you're playing the double XP event, if you manage to play any elimination or skirmish matches, they do want to know what you think about it, or if you do want it to relax eventually and find you a match just to play. But as of tomorrow, it should lock you in matchmaking to play whichever mode you set your preference to. And then for the week's events, we have a double XP weekend, tribute mode event this week. Just kill each other in tribute, do a ton of kills per platform. There will be a tribute mode event playlist that gives us Market Town with all of the different varieties that shuffle randomly. So if you're interested in playing Market Town, we have that coming up on the event playlist. And then there is a Black Friday sale happening on Uplay. For Honor is 60% off, and the Season Pass is 25% off. So if you don't own any DLC heroes, it might be worth picking up. And then in nerf news, Shaman is being looked at how she's performing, and they're comparing feedback that they're getting to their data. They've already corrected her leap tracking and guard break tracking issues in the next patch, and it also includes quite a few nerfs to her current abilities. Basically, all of her 25 damage moves are being nerfed down to 20 damage. Her opening chain heavy is being nerfed from 33 damage to 27 damage. The tracking distance on her pounce is being nerfed in half. The tracking corners is fixed. That was a bug. It wasn't supposed to be happening, so I don't consider that a nerf, but it is. She's also supposed to be seeing her dodge attack indicators fixed, but that might not actually happen because they've fixed indicator bugs before that didn't actually fix anything. And they're also nerfing her blocked attack recovery on her jump attack, and they're nerfing that by adding 100 milliseconds of recovery time, increasing it to 800 milliseconds. And as a final nerf to Shaman, they are increasing the stamina consumption on a feint for all 3 of her pounce style attacks. Personally, I think it's a little overtuned, but I'll have to see it in practice. It may bring her in line, it may make her a little lower tier now, but she definitely won't be the top tier that she currently is. Then moving on, we have the bulk of the Warriors Den this week, which was Q&A. I'm not going to cover every question and answer that they gave during the Q&A, but I will cover some of the ones that I think are very important for the community. So to start with, adding cosmetics to a wardrobe or giving us charges for skins or something like that. They do agree that it's currently a problem the way it works, but they are not sure how to fix it. They have a design in the works, but we won't be seeing it anytime soon. As quoting Damien, it is a really cool plan. And they've made improvements to background systems, so we may actually just see a large inventory increase before we see some kind of change that fixes how the wardrobe system currently works. And continuing on with cosmetics, they were asked if they have a plan for salvage. And they do have plans for salvage. They're currently brainstorming and deciding which plan would work best for the community at large. They can't discuss them yet, but we will have them for Season 5. And will we have more events like the Feast of the Overworld? Yes, players liked it, devs liked it. New variation of existing game modes for 1 week are fun and exciting to do, and we'll be doing it again. Will Wardens be getting a plume? It's many months between when an idea starts and when it ends up in the game. As Damien said, he can't say any specifics, but the dev team really likes the plume idea too. And then gave us a smile, and I would assume that means we're getting plumes. Can we see an improvement in the patch frequency now that we have a new patching system? And the answer to that is no. They gave us a much more lengthy response, but flat out, it won't really help. Will we ever get a permanent, realistic playlist? Probably not. Adding playlists split the player base too much, and it ends up not being a benefit for anybody. Especially a realistic playlist, there's not a large enough community around a game mode like that, so it would end up a dead queue similar to Skirmish. And it's currently a balancing game between keeping it rare and keeping it available. They were asked if we could get a XP boost at the start of a season, and that's something they're looking at releasing. They're trying to bring it to us. So we might see that with a year 2, we might not, but it is something they're considering and they're trying to deliver. And then we are still getting a time snap replacement. Leg compensation is still being worked on, and we should be seeing it as soon as possible. Then we have level 2 bot changes. They didn't go into any details on what they actually changed, but if you have feedback for level 2 bots, please give it. And then we got an update on the Kensei rework. It is currently in polishing stage with his new moveset, and they're fine-tuning animations, times, and damage. So soon, trademark. Maybe seeing him for Season 5? I'm really hopeful because the reworks are very, very sorely needed for the classic heroes. The original cast is just so lackluster in comparison to the DLC heroes. So hopefully I covered the news well enough for you. And as always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the battlefield.